Morning, guys. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training and Benzo. Good boy, Benzo. Good. Yes. Good boy. Good. He was doing pretty good, all things considered. Now, pattern and routine is what's caused me to be able to get what I need to out of him, and that's true with any dog. But pattern and routine. He comes out of the truck. Yes. Say, ready, ready. Get him all pumped up right away. Food, 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 right? Benzo. Poos. Actually, yeah. Damn it. Poos. It's always, yeah. Get my head flowing with the right language, we'll be all right. Good boy. Yeah. Good. Kushe. Good. So pattern and routine at this point. Benzo. Yeah. Good. Okay, what I want to do is get him spinning on the bowls better and keep working on that so that I can do my quarter turn, which is this into my side. Yep. Step, quarter turn, into my side. But I'm going to do the bowls first and get him to make sure he understands that back end awareness and keep increasing on that as far as the skill. Kushe. Good. And then we'll keep working on a bunch of little things, and then we'll do the capping sits and let him play at the end, right? Kushe. Good. So now we're able to really have a structure of what we expect of him. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Good boy. His head's in the right place. Benzo. Good boy. Good. Benzo. Asi. Nope. Come on. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Yeah. Good boy. Good. There you go. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Come on. Yeah. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Benzo. Kushe. Good. Good. Asi. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yes. Notice I'm using my yes marker a lot more. I'll pull the clicker in periodically, but can't carry a clicker around with you all the time. OPA. OPA is stick your head up. All right. So let me get, oh, sorry about that. I was off camera. I didn't realize it. Good boy. Good. All right. OPA. Yes. Yes. Good, good. You look, and I think we're going to start the look game. That'll be something new for him. So let's try that now, see how he does. Probably going to blow purple Twinkies because he's never done it before, but he's got a rudimentary follow the hands. Yeah, good. Yeah. No. Yeah, I know. Good. Always been sensitive with back end. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Good. All right. We're going to do this right. Come here. Benzo. Yeah. Yeah. Good. There you go. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. And all we're doing right now to start this is to go to our face. Now he's not centered. I'm not going to worry about that now. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy, Benzo. Here. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Notice I'm coming straight to my face with it. Hopefully you can see me. I'm not sure. Benzo. Kushe. Let me check my camera angle. Looks like I'm way off. Am I way off? No, not way off, but we are off. Let's go back to that so I know where we're at. Good. All right, so food in the hands, both hands. Yeah. Good. Draw it up. Yes. And right away, give him his yes marker. All I want is him following my hands to my face. Yes. Good. And then we'll accent that looking at me for longer and longer as we go along. Yeah. Yes. Good. Yeah. Yes. And I'm going to add in my word, look. Yes. Good. Benzo. Good boy. Good. Yeah. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good boy, Benzo. Good. Nope. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah. Nope. Nope. No. Good. There you go. Good. He doesn't know what I want out of him. So I'm tapping him over my foot, the flat of the foot, right? Good. Good. Benzo. Yes. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Benzo. Got to keep this up till he starts to understand what I want out of him. Good. Nope. Come on. Nope. Come on. Good. No. Good. That's my boy. Good. Good. Draw a line straight down the back, up your hand, right up underneath his chin, and then draw it up. So you can try to combine that whole concept you're trying to convey to him, which is to stay straight. Good. Yes. Good boy. And we got to get him used to it to a point where we do enough of a routine that he starts to fall into figuring out what you want out of him with your help, right? Here. Good, good. Nope. Here. Nope. Here. Good, good. Here. Good boy. Good. Yes. Good boy. I want him nice and tight, right? Good. And what's cool about this, yes, even though we look like we're struggling, which we are because he doesn't understand the concept at all, he's still in a learning state of mind because I've created that with pattern routine. Good, yes. We're saying you're ready, coming out here and we do work, and he's already kind of plugged into receptivity of learning and growing. And that's what matters. Yes, everything else is kind of a struggle when you start something new. His rear end's going out here. I've got to tap him over. I got to try to scratch, like I said, up and down. Let's draw a line up and right up to my face. Yes. And then do this stuff enough times that you're trying to convey that thought to him of what you're trying to get him to do for you. In the beginning, he's confused. Good, yes. It's something totally new to him. Good, good. Yes, but now we have all three markers to work with, and we're growing. Our good duration marker is still growing. Yes, but these are all places you can start putting these markers in that they start to understand what they mean. You understand? So when I'm saying good, I'm chattering so much with good, there's a reason for it. I'm trying to get him, yes, good boy, to get into time level and all that where he starts to understand when you're doing things. Like you saw me yesterday working with the shepherd with a muzzle. I could right away start saying good, and good meant something to him. It meant wait, patience, something else is coming. And then I said, yep, and I pulled it off his face, right? We tie it in with a whole flow of what you're trying to, good, 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 nope. Good, good, Benzo. Yes, good boy. Oh, dang it. But he's almost there. He's very receptive to this. That's why I keep saying it feels like somebody's already worked him. Yep, come on. But it might be just natural. Good boy, good. There you go. Yes, good. Good. Yes, good. I'm going to do a little bit of a pause. Yes, so that he accents the classical conditioning and that it's coming with a yes, right? You put this stuff in different locations that all mean the same thing. No and good and yes always mean the same thing, right? Classical conditioning sets in, and it's basically anticipation, yes, knowing something is happening. Right now I'm saying yes, and I'm right away giving it to him, right? As we go along, nope, yes, good boy, good. Now I'm going to, again, accent and increase my awareness of no, good, and yes with the look game. And this is what I do to try to make the dog, not make, but allow the dog to learn what this is all about. Good, nope, nope, good, good. Yes, good boy. Okay, and I didn't take my hands away from my face, but this is one of the main spots that I give a dog a lot more understanding of the three markers, because I'm using all three to teach him a behavior that really signifies it. Good, good, nope, good, nope. Yes, good boy, good, 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 nope, good, good, nope. Yes, good boy, good. All right, so I'm going to keep playing this game so I can, again, solidify the no, good, and yes through this looking game that's giving me a behavior that I want, right? But more importantly, it's also giving you no, good, and yes, because you're using all three markers at different stages. His eyes leave me, right away it's a no. He looks back, and now he finally looks at me, and I say yes and mark it. See what I'm saying? And the good duration marker and how long he's looking at my face, good, good, is giving him the good and the duration in that regards of him staying looking at my face. And I start challenging him by increasing what I'm doing. More waving my hands, more movement. Remember, he's never done this before, so today is the first day. But for you folks that are watching, realize what I'm doing. It's not just the behavior that I'm teaching him. It's the language and our communication baseboard that I'm trying to solidify as I go along, so that the no, good, and yes really mean something that I can use in further progression of things that I'm asking of him, right? So this is one of the first spots. Good, good, nope, Good, good. Nope. Trying to catch the timing. Good, good, Bruno. I mean, good boy, good. Benzo, good, Benzo. Yes, good boy. And he's already kind of picking up on a dog's name. Something's coming. And then waiting, right? Benzo, pause, and then boom, an explosion. I've kind of tied it in so I can start saying yes and back up. I can tie that all together, whereas understanding, is conceptual understanding of no good and yes increases, and I'm getting a behavior that I'm working on, which is to look at my eyes and to be able to handle me doing all this and him to stay centered on my eyes. But again, I'm able to use all three markers in a very contextual way that it will add up to him and he'll understand it very well. It's the same reason that I always say good on my duration marker and I start installing it when the dog's on a down. Why? Because it's something it's easy for me to say good and move around him and clock him and him to start to understand what good means. But just because he has it in one spot doesn't mean he totally understands it yet. When you start doing it in other locations for other reasons, they start to solidify their understanding of what no, good, and yes is all about. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow his communication baseboard where he really understands what no, good, and yes means. And if you see the shepherd work, you'll see me using it all the time, and the dog knows what I mean when I'm giving him these markers. Good boy, good. All right, we're going to go to a different ball. This one is the Star Mark balls. And they're a lot spongier, but they're great up. They're one step up from that jute fabric that I was using on the fabric balls. They're really spongy and the dogs like them. They're great for puppies. Then I moved to these, the Star Mark balls, and then I've got a company that's called foam balls. The foam balls are hard, and so they're the last ball that I'll add in. Yes, good boy, good. Yeah, go. Good boy, good. Now all we got to do is keep our rules in regards to no, good, and yes, nope. And our balls that we're playing with. Good. You little clacky, huh, buddy? A little clacky of the teeth. All right, here. Good. Here. I see. Good. Good. Benzo. Goose. Nope. Come on. Good. Benzo. Goose. Get it. Go get it. Go get it. Way to go. Ha, ha, ha. Good boy. Good. Yes. Good boy, Benzo. Good. Now, if you notice, I'm trying to keep my level of ramping him up. In other words, his out. Yes, good boy, good. Motivation a little lower. Out. Nope. So that he doesn't wind up as much so I can get him clear-headed. Plots. All right, plots. God damn it. I hate that. I got so many dogs, I'm using all these different languages and I get messed up. And so, goose. Good. But notice how much is so much of body language. Dogs don't understand the words, guys. Believe me. It's about your body language more than anything else. Will they understand it after time? Sure, with time, he understands exactly what the word out. Here. Good. Goose. Good. Get it. Go get it. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. I mean, Benzo. Got a B dog, Benzo, and then I got a B shepherd with Bruno, and that's two different names that are very similar. Out. Well, they got a B syllable anyway. Out. Yes, good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good. All right, let's get back over the camera. Good. Benzo. Out. Yes, good boy. Good. Yes. Good. This time I'll cap him. Good. Remember, patterns of 2s and 3s, and then mix up. Benzo. Out. Seats. Goose. Good. Nope. Good. Get it. The good duration marker, right? And we'll start stretching that as well. At first, you notice I almost gave it to him right away every time. Good boy, Benzo. Good. Yeah. Benzo, out. Nope. All right, we got a transition going on here. He's starting to understand it and figure out his own answers. All right, Benzo, out. Nope. Good. Done. Good. So I'm going to add this into our routine and start mixing it up, doing some other things, but I'm out of hot dogs right now. Benzo, we're done. Good boy. Good. Yep. You go freehand. Good boy. Take his head to another place. So think about that, guys. How many times do I ask the dog to do things? Freehand is a go piss. Go freehand, go potty, right? But after a while, what happens with the dog's mental state of mind when you start saying these things? Freehand, go potty, his brain goes into that mode, into that emotional state of mind. We call it drive state a lot of times. You hear me saying emotion a lot, and talking about it in that context for a reason. I want you to start thinking of drive as emotional states of mind. Yep, because that's really what it is, right? We call it drive, ball drive, fight drive. We have all kinds of words that we put drive behind, right? And it means the dog is active in pursuing or chasing or doing something. But at the same time, I want you to start thinking of it a little bit more in the context of emotions, because that's really what it is. We call it drive state, right? What state of mind is the dog in? And that's why I'm saying the word emotion a lot, because I want you to start thinking of the dog being an emotional creature and realizing that's what you're doing. You're playing on the awareness of emotional states of mind is a better way to get it across to the layman that may not understand it when we talk about drives, right? But they're one and the same thing. They're not much different. Emotions are drive states, right? Yep. Good boy. Sits. Kusha. Good. Plavoje. Good. All right. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training with Benzo. Baby steps and we get there. So that's our goals. We need to start doing the capping a lot more. I want to do here in the look game so he really starts to understand and has a better conceptualization or understanding of all three markers of no, good, and yes, and we're adding those in at different locations that are contextually there. The down, like I just did, a good food, right? Good, and that's waiting, being patient to wait. And we'll keep doing these in these little spots and then adding up the dots. After a while, it'll all add up to the dog, and you'll have a lot better communication baseboard to be able to use as you grow the dog and take him to other areas and do other things with him that are going to matter, all right? Good. Stay. Pabloje. All right, guys. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training and Benzo. Beautiful boy. A good dog. He's going to do well if we can get the customers off the couch. Talk to you later. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training and Benzo.